Welcome to our YouTube channel at Excel Support again. We couldn't meet you for a couple of weeks. Extremely sorry about that since I was busy with some stuff. So we'll start quickly. Today we are starting the lesson number 5. That's about the cash. So first I'll share the screen for you. So today we are going to discuss about lesson number 5. That's about cash book. So this will be the agenda: introduction, types of cash books. Then we learn formats of the cash book, especially 3-column format. Then about discounts we are going to learn, and some work examples we are going to discuss related to the cash book. So we go to the first slide now. So first of all, I want to give you some introduction about the cash book. So before we talk about the, before talk about the cash book, we will briefly explain what is cash because that's needed. So now we all know cash is very important today. It's an asset, it's a current asset. So for day to day, we need it to buy goods. We need cash, and to do financial transactions as a medium of exchange, we are going to use this cash. So in accounting, in finance, cash includes in different ways, like different methods. So currency notes you can find made of paper, and the coins you can find demand deposits and money orders, checks, and the bank overdrafts are some of the methods. So cash book is used to record receipts and payments of cash. So all payments and made by you and receipt will be recorded. When we consider business also, we need to record them, cash receipts and cash payments. So it works as a book of original entry as well as ledger. So it's very important to remember the cash book works as a ledger account as well as original entry, prime entry books. The entries related to receipts and payments of cash are first recorded in the cash book and then embossed to the relevant ledger accounts. So there are 3 types of cash books. Normally you start at the beginning, the single column cash book. Maybe you must have done it in your O levels, then the 2-column cash books, then 3-column cash book. So we are mainly focusing on 3-column cash book here with discounts and it's cash discounts. And the petty cash book is another type of cash books we use to record only petty transactions there. So then we can learn about the format of the 3-column cash book. So you can see it's detail. Then you get a discount column. So debit side, you get discount allowed, this side, cash, and the bank. When you go to the credit side of the cash book, date, details, discount received, then cash and bank will be recorded. So the important thing I want to tell you here, so when you're balancing, so discount columns, you don't need to balance it. What you have to do is just add them to the total here, same way discount received also. But when you are going to balance your other columns, that means the cash and bank columns, so your debit side of your cash column and the credit side of cash column should be considered. So in this case, when you consider cash columns, so you can see the higher side will be in credit side, total will be equal to 98. So you bring the same figure here. It's a mistake, I'm sorry. The higher side will be the debit side, 89 plus 9, 98. Higher side will be in debit side. So bring it to this side, 98. And then what you can do is you can see the balance. How do you get it? 98 minus 35, you get the balance, 63. Same way, if you go to the bank column, first see what is the higher side. So here you can see same way, higher side will be in the debit side. So it's 558. Bring the figure to this side, 558. And you deduct these figures from 558. Then you get the balance 79. That's the balance carried down figure. Bring it down as balance brought down figure to transfer to the next month. So this is the way you use this is the way the cash book format. We go to the next slide. We talk about the discounts actually. Now here we discuss mainly two types of discounts: cash discounts, that's discount allowed, and discount received. A business tries to collect its outstanding trade receivables as quickly as possible. Now, to do this, it sometimes offers an incentive. Now, there are trade receivables. The company wants to take money, business wants to take that money quickly. So, as a solution, what they do is they give discounts to those trade receivables. So then they try to pay it to get that discount. So that's called uh, discount allowed. And so it says the business tells the customer that if the amount owing paid within a certain time, like within 30 days from the invoice, the customer will be entitled to additional discount over and above trade discount already given. So same way you can get the discount received for the business when you purchase goods on credit. You have to pay it within the time period given by the supplier or the creditor, the trade payable. So when you pay it, you will be able to get a discount. So it's called discount received. So that we go to the first question here. The question number 1. The Tom Cunningham had cash in hand 270 and balance at bank 1,132 at 1st February. The following transactions took place during the February. So you can see the cashiers paid Maulan by check, received check from McAllister, 138 cashiers, received check from Tyson, paid Lake 137 by check, purchased goods for cash 126, purchased goods for cash 488, paid 750 cash into the bank. So what they're asking us to do is that prepare the cash book. Actually, so discounts are not involved here. It's normally it's a 2-column cash book and the ledger accounts they have asked us to do. So first of all, we see the cash book. So date, discount allowed should be there, but in this sum we won't find any discounts, cash and bank, cash and bank. So first one is to record the balance. Always you see, we don't go for the transactions quickly. First of all, go for this introduction. And in there can be opening balances. So you have to be careful about that. Now in this case, you can see there's a cash in hand. It's a cash balance at the beginning to 117 and the bank balance of 1,132 is there. So what you have to do is the right balance brought down. So it's not a negative or credit. It's not an OD, bank OD. So cash will be it will be plus. So balance brought down it will be in the cash 217. And if you go to bank column, its amount is 1,132. If it is mentioned here bank OD, it should go to the credit side. Remember. The first transaction is cash sales. You know the double entry. When cash sales occurs, cash account debit, sales account credit. So you have to look at what is happening to your cash and the bank amount. So you feel that point of view. Then it's easy for you to record that in the cash book. So cash sales, cash account debit, sales account credit. So our side is debit, cash is debit, but the next step is to select the column. Column is cash. So you select the side and then the column. So side is debit, column is cash, amount is 912. So you record that 912. But remember, in the description, you have write the relevant other account, that is sales account, 912 sales. Then we go to 2nd February one. Received check from McAllister. I'm sorry, before that we have another one. Paid Maulam 834 by check. So you are paying by check. So when you're paying by check, it's important to remember. So your bank money will be reduced. So your asset will be reduced. So it's credit. So check means it's bank. So bank will be credited. So side, first select credit side. Column will be bank. Then the amount you put 834. The other relevant account will be the person we are paying. He must be our trade payable. So it's Maulam account. Second transaction was done. Then we go to the third one. Third one is received check from McAllister. So you get a check. Check means bank now, you know. So bank account will be bank debited. So when you are receiving a check, bank, so side will be debit side, column will be bank, Amount is 838. Relevant other account name is the trade receivable account, McAllister's account. Again, we got the same thing we did at the beginning. It's cash sales, so cash account debit. So it's debit side cash column amount will be 468, and the other account name will be sales account. We go to 4th February, next one. Received check from Tyson 1,172. So received check means the bank will be debited. Side will be debit, column will be bank. Amount will be 1,172. Other trade receivable account will be Tyson account. Again, 4th February, next one. Paid later. Late must be trade payable by check. Paying by check means bank will be credited. So column will be bank. Side will be credit. Amount will be 137. It's a paying to trade payable called lake account. You write in the detail column. So we go to the next one. Again, 4th February, another transaction is there. That's purchase goods for cash. So purchase goods for cash, the double entry we have already done. You must be knowing purchase goods mean the purchase accounts will come. Okay, purchase goods mean purchase account will come, and paying by cash, cash is coming. So since you are paying cash, cash will be reduced. So cash will be credit. So side, it's a credit side, column will be cash, and the amount will be 126. The other account name is purchase account. 5th February first transaction is also about purchase goods for cash. So that means cash purchase. So purchase account will be debited, cash will be credited. So we concern about cash, cash will be created 488. Other account is purchase account. Detail column, you have to write the purchase account. 5th February, paid 750 cash into the bank account. So you are paying 750 cash into the bank account mean. So bank will be debited 750. And you write cash, the other account name, and the cash will be credited 750. You write the other account name bank. But this is recording the both side of the cash book. So we write this symbol C. So that's contra entry. It's recorded now. Now it's time for us to balance off. So as I mentioned in the previous slides, how to balance. So go to cash, 2 columns. Okay. See the higher side. Now in this case, higher side is in the debit side. So you edit 1,597 is coming, and in these 3, bring that 1,590 side and deduct other things, other amounts, and you get the balance 233. Bring it down as a brought down figure. Same theory should be applied. We have already done how to balance off the account, so you must be knowing how to balance off it. And here they are asking us to prepare appropriate ledger account. Okay. So then we have normally 3 mainly. Here 3 ledgers we consider: sales ledger or the trade receivables, general ledger, other except trade receivables and trade payable, and purchase ledger meaning all the creditors or trade payable ledgers will be taken. So under trade receivable we have 2 trade receivables, so it should be recorded accordingly. Now example, now here the McAllister's one, if you take cash book debit, so its McAllister's account should be credited. So in this Tyson one, cash book will be debited for the bank and Tyson should be created. So in that way, you need to record them. So go to purchase also to get you an idea. You have 2 purchases here. You can see in the cash book, it is credited, so it should be debited here. Easily you can do it. Go to sales. Sales we have 1, so it's debited in the cash book and credited here. 468 and 912. There's another sales 912. Then under trade payables, purchase ledger, we record trade payables. We go to Maulam. Maulam is in this side, credits. The cash book is in bank column is in credit side. This should be debit. Same way later, cash book credit, this one debit. So you can easily record it. So we go to the next slide. So we have another question on 3 column cash book. 6 David had cash in hand 88 and balance bank 736 on 1st of May. Following transactions took place during May. Check received from Gola 600. He has deducted 30 cash discounts. Purchase goods for cash 308. Purchase goods for cash 613. Cash sales. Check received from Tempest and check received from Trevor, and paid Bream 40 check and cash sales $466 paid £250 cash into the bank. So one by one we consider and we'll try to understand this. Okay, I think otherwise you are unable to see the complete sum here. Okay, we'll see to do this. Okay, first one is recording the balance. Okay, so balance brought down. You can see cash balance is 88. It's debit, however, and 376C where there's a credit balance. No, it doesn't mention anything. Therefore, you record 376 here. Then the 1st of May, check received from Gola 600. So, and he has deducted 30 cash discount. Already received Gola after deducting the cash discount. So check received from Gola 600. So I received that 600 check and the discount is 30. Purchase goods for cash 308. So purchase account debit and the cash account credit. So you can see cash side is credit, 308, right? The other account purchase account. There's another purchase one, purchase good for cash 613. So cash will be credited 618. We'll write purchase account here. Cash sales. So cash account will be debited 845, write the sales account. Check received from Tempest 210. So we are getting a check. That means a trade receivable. She has deducted 12 cash discount. So how are we going to report that? That is your check received means it should be in the bank column. So you get 210 check and she has deducted 12 cash discount. So that discount should be recorded as 12. So another one is there, the Trevor, check received from Trevor 120 and he has deducted £8 cash discount. So we get 120 and deducted 108, 8 discount. Next one is paid Bream £40 by check. Paid Bream £40 by check. We paid Bream, so £40 by check. The bank will be credited 40 like the Bream account. So it's a trade payable. Cashiers again, cash account debit. So you get 466. The other relevant account is sales account. The last one is paid 250 cash into the bank account. So you paid 250 to the bank account. Bank will be debited 250 and cash will be credited 250. Other relevant account name with the C contra entry sign should be recorded. With that, we are finishing that sum recording part. Now it's time for you to balance off the sum. Same way, there are discount allowed, so add it and put 0 discount receipts. You can see 0. And we go to cash column, see the higher side. Higher side will be in the debit side. So 1,399. Same amount bring here and deduct the other figures available. So you get a balance 228 and bring the brought down 228. Same thing should be done for the bank column. So then the total will be higher side in debit side, 1,556, bring it to this side, and then deduct it from the balance available, amounts available. Then you get the balance as carried down balance as 1,516 and bring it as brought down balance again, 1,516. So that's a complete sum for that. That's another revision sum, please. You can go through this sum and same type of sum we discussed. So you can do by yourself. Answer is given here. So you have to go through this and you have to discuss. You have to do it by yourself and check whether the answer is correct after that. So I'm moving to the revision sum number 3. Bonsera had cash in hand, $407, and bank overdraft, $238 on 1st September. The following transactions took place during the first week of September. 1st September cash purchases, 145. 2nd September paid Harrison by check to settle a debt. So that means you are paying to trade payable. Harrison allowed bond for cash discount. 3rd September cash sales, 3rd September cash purchase, then check received from Parker and he has deducted 4% cash discount, and debt 7 out to Neil settle, Neil allowed 1% cash discount. Check received from Nicholson 570, and she has deducted $30 cash discounts. 5th September, cash sales 1,671. 6th September, check paid to Smith 18,500 for purchase of delivery van on 30th August. 7th September, paid rent $116 in cash. Again, deposited 3,000 cash into the van. So that's the sum. We go to the answer, we go and see the answer. The first one is recording the balance. So cash balance 407, but there's a bank OD. Bank OD is in the credit side, so I ready to record under bank column credit side 238. So we see same thing. Yes, yes, because it's a OD. The next one is 2nd September. Paid Harrison by check to settle debt of 300, and Harrison allowed 4% cash discount. So we are paying here to our trade payable. So he has given us a discount. So 300 into 4%. So you get we get 300 into 4%, 12. So 12 is a discount, and from 300 you deduct that 12, then you get 280. 80 is the amount that you have to pay to Harrison. Sorry. So then we go to the next one. Sorry. We go to the next one, that is 3rd September, cash sales 1,601. So cash account debit 1,601. Yes, you write the sales account. Here you can see. Then we go to next one, cash purchases. If there's a cash purchase, purchase account debit, cash account credit. So cash goes out at 1,718. So cash will be credited 1,718. Is it? We'll see whether it's paid by check. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's paid by no, cash purchases 1,718. So purchase account debit, cash account credit. Yeah, it's mentioned here. Okay. Cash account credit 1,718 purchase. So we have done few transactions. Next one is check received from Parker 156, and he had deducted the 4% cash discount. So we are receiving check. So it's a bank column. Column is bank, side is debit. Debit, so amount is 156 and discount is 4. It's done. September, debt of 7 out to Neil settled. Neil allowed 1% cash discount. So debt of 7 out to Neil settled. So he has given us a discount. So it's a discount received actually. So it's 7. 700 into 1% is 7. So your discount is 7. So we paid the money. So it's by, it doesn't mention it's paid by check. So it must be paid by cash. So cash will be credited and the discount will be 7. I'm sorry, I'm using another. The discount will be 7. Discount will be 7. So from 7 you deduct 7, you get 693 as your cash you paid. So with the discount. So the next one is check received from Nicholson 570, and she has deducted $30 cash discount. So we received a check from Nicholson, so he must be a trade receivable. So 770, and she has deducted 30. So already she has deducted, so easy to record. So received a check. So it's in the bank, debit side 570. You can see. So discount is 30. Next one is cash sales again. Cash account debit 1,671. You can see sales account. That's done. Next one is 6th September. Check paid to Smith Limited for purchase of delivery van 30th of August. So check paid to Smith Limited. So we paid a check. So 18,500. So it's bank credit 18,500. You write the relevant account delivery van. Next one is 7th September. Paid rent 1,116 in cash. So cash is going out, cash credit 116. We write rent account there. The last one is 7th September. Deposited 3,000 cash into the bank. So bank will be debited, cash will be credited. So bank will be debited 3,000 right? Cash and the contra entry. Cash will be credited 3,000. So bank and the contra entry symbol should be there. So that's the way we record 3-column cash book, and you take the total of discount column total 34 here and here 19. You're not going to balance off them. But when you go to cash columns, you have to balance off in the bank columns. So cash column, you can see high side in the credit side. So bring this one, deduct these three figures from the balance, from the total, then you get the balance 1993 and bring it to brought down balance. Same way you can balance off the bank column. Identify the highest side. The highest side will be again credit side, 19,026. Deduct the amounts here. So you get the balance 15,300 brought down, carried down, and here brought down again. So we have already completed the cash book lesson. So we hope to bring more lessons quickly. Extremely sorry we could meet you for a couple of weeks. So hereafter continuously we will be getting all the lessons, and hope to see you again. Bye for now.